This is a Wild Age Production podcast.
Welcome to the Palladium Universe podcast. I am DM Vince, and I am not sitting with
Steven playing the Mechanist.
Geoff playing American Muscle.
David playing Dr. Utility Bill.
Corey playing Kevin.
All right, so the last time there was a huge battle with Vex, who tried to escape the police custody. Highlights of that battle, I'm not going to describe everything that happened, was Kevin was touched and knocked out. American Muscle properly parked the car and made sure to apply the emergency brake, dropped the keys multiple times, had to go back. The group recaptured Vex and questioned her later with a good cop, bad cop, really awful routine where Kevin just kept saying catchphrases over and over, hoping that Vex would just give answers.
They worked.
Kratos used a truth spell on her and got some information. He's unable to join us this week, but everyone else was present during that time, so you all have the information. She gave you the password to log into the computer, and if challenged, there was a challenge password to use as well to get the information from Fear. You also obtained where the outpost was, where she was working out of. Kevin suddenly started becoming a little bit sweaty and a little bit nervous as you got towards the abandoned building. Dr. Utility Belt noticed something was going on and decided to question it and start observing Kevin.
He didn't really question it. He's just like, that's odd.
Yeah. Dr. Utility
I think
Belt.
I might have asked, you're hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Dr. Utility Belt was also named the unofficial leader as of right now. And it's funny that before this episode aired that I'm recapping right now, various people did say on Facebook that you were the leader of the group, David. You were stepping up and being the leader.
He's a dirty goody.
Someone
with
had
two
to.
shoes.
Yeah,
You get to enjoy being the goody two-shoe of the group. See how well that works for you.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Already, was like first episode, y'all ran off on your own.
Yeah.
I had to go get you.
This was at least a
You
second
didn't have
episode.
to.
So the group went
Ordered to.
downtown to where the building was, did a quick surveillance of the building. I gave you the map, which you guys have in Discord right there. You did. Dr. Utility Belt was able to break in and check a view of the camera, so you got a good idea where people were in the building. American Muscle decided to check on the roof to find if there was a hatch. He did find a hatch on the roof and noticed there was no surveillance on the roof at all. The Mechanist had flew back on his bike back to the base while you guys were kind of doing a little surveillance thing outside, seeing who came in and out of the building to build 2 spider bots. You did build 2 spider bots. You rolled a 4% out of 96 or 94. And you were able to buy 2 bots that you can control, Steven. They have an SDC of 25, which is basically their body hit points. They each have 2 cameras on them, and you have a distance of about 60 to 100 feet, depending. It starts to get a little
Do they
weaker.
fly or hover like drones, or are they like the spider things like in Spider-Man cartoons?
They're like the Spider-Man things in Spider. Because you said spider drones, so I assume that's what you wanted. No?
Yeah. No, that would be useful.
Okay.
Kind of like Cyberpunk.
We left off where you guys reported back in. Dr. Stranger spoke to you, David. He said, I'll leave it totally up to you how you want it, but he wanted the information from the computers, and he wanted you to get as much information about this place as you could. If you had to take it out, but he left it up to your discretion based on the situation alone. And that's where we take place.
Take it out, David.
Yeah.
Where was the... Did we find out where the computer was? I feel
There-
like
There
I
is,
looked through the security cameras.
yeah, you couldn't figure out where the server room was, but there are various node computers all over the place.
Okay.
Which you probably figured one of them you could just log into in the fanciest office or something. Or you did get
Gotta pick the fanciest.
You did get 326 experience points for the last time, so you guys can write that down.
Yay!
I don't think anybody's close to leveling yet, but we'll look after this. I don't think anybody has close to 1,000 experience points yet.
God. No.
I have 326.
There you go. You're not even close.
Wait, how much experience did you just say?
Fucking Corey. 326.
26. Okay.
It's an odd number.
Well,
Yeah, it
yeah,
is.
the experience is kind of weird in this game, so it's based on the things you kind of do, not what you defeat.
What experience would you need to level up?
5 million.
I'm getting close.
Yes, you're very close. We'll discuss that later on. Don't worry. You're not leveling up right now, so.
Yeah.
All right, so you're outside. The Mechanist has flown back. He has these 2 little fold-up spider bots in his utility belt, ready to go.
Go on.
I have brought the bots, Dr. Utility. Belt.
Great work. Yeah. So I guess put those crap. Jeff's name. American Muscle.
American Muscle.
Put those crap Jeff's name.
Close enough. Crap, Jeff's
There's nothing
name.
on the. Yeah, exactly. There's no security on the roof, so get up there and you can deploy those bots and find out where actually everything is, because we didn't have security everywhere.
Yeah, there were just cameras in like the general hallways. There was one pointing towards the bathroom. Random.
Right, how
I mean,
far?
They gotta make sure who is smearing shit all over the walls.
Yeah, I think that's what you said the last time too, David.
How far are we from the building itself, from where we're standing?
You guys said you were maybe like 100 feet down the block. Yeah, you're right up against
You
the
see those
building. You're like,
bushes. Like looking through the windows.
All right, I'll just put one of the spider bots down and have it start crawling quickly towards the building, and then climb up the wall towards the roof and stuff. I can see what it sees through my little screen. camera, right?
So basically, when it starts getting over 60 feet away from you, there's a chance that it can break up a little bit. But once it gets to 100 feet away from you, it's kind of like how a drone would just be non-responsive.
So we have to be up against. So we need to be up against the building then.
I would probably suggest you at least be on top of the building.
Yeah.
All right. I was just making sure, because then once somebody see me flying over, but I'll up and over.
Okay, yeah, nobody.
Wait, don't you have like a super loud bike?
I have the jetpack that's not as loud.
Yeah,
yes, he has
Yes.
D2
And
rocket
jetpacks are known for being quiet.
Yeah. How do I actually say it's Mach 1?
He goes Mach 1 to the top of the building. Boom!
I was reading the stats.
All
Well,
the
they won't
sonic
hear
boom-
us coming.
The
Yeah.
sonic boom will definitely not let anybody know.
All the
we're here.
windows shatter, and they're all just like, huh? Eh. Keep doing what they're doing. I'm just
It
gonna
must
just.
have been the wind.
Wow, that was kind of creepy.
Yeah,
Must
this is more like the Mandalorian jetpack, where it's got the probably a little bit of the flame streak thing.
That's still pretty loud.
I
could
know.
just throw him onto the
All
roof.
right, Steven, give me 2 D20 rolls. I'm gonna roll here just for the various people. So
That's what I was. I mean, I was thinking about this beforehand. That this is not very stealthy.
no.
We can make it stealthy.
I got a 15 and an 11.
Gotta put mufflers on that thing.
Well, you beat my rolls, so nobody noticed you. Well, that you can tell, but you beat my rolls. I'll tell you that.
All right, so I'm on the roof with American Muscle, and I'll put one of the bots down
Did you
and let
carry American Muscle?
I was going to say, how did he get on the roof?
I thought you said. Oh, he reported that from the roof that he saw. He wasn't actually up there.
Yeah,
Got
he
it,
would.
got it.
I imagine that he scaled another building with his amazing strength and just looked to see if there was any cameras up there.
There's like a
That
there's
makes
like
more
a
sense.
parking garage right next door. I can
Just took
see
the
up
fire escape, you know?
Yeah, he just ran up
Right.
the fire escape. Yeah.
And I will, as stated, minus the American Muscle part, let the spider bot do its thing. Any vents or anything that can kind of crawl through,
Well, there's a hatch. There's an emergency vent hatch for air conditioning and stuff.
pull out tools and undo the hatch and let it grow through.
Tell us more about
I
pulling
see
out your tool. Okay, so
Let it
you
crawl
you
through.
undo the hatch and you slide the bot into the hatch.
And it just starts.
I'm waiting for
with
Geoff.
its-
Looks like he's ready to burst into laughter the way he's sitting there. And the spider goes down there, and I mean it's dark. You could see with the night vision you've installed on the camera. I mean, how far do you want to go? What exactly are you looking for? Are you looking for an opening or?
Yeah, just trying to see any personnel, any, I guess, easy access. Is there like a roof door that was locked or something like that we could have just gone through? Because really, I'm just doing surveillance for us to be able to go through.
Yeah, you would not be able to go through this roof. This is mostly just for air conditioning access. That's all.
Yes, I look for like the server room that the node computers are hooking up to, or a room that's empty that has a computer in it.
Looking at the map, there's going to be vents that go directly across left to right, up and down, and through the middle. Just where there's going to be a room, think there's going to be a logical vent that goes right across it.
Yeah, I'm literally thinking about every video game mission where you actually control a little drone through the vents now.
So where you want to go, so if you want to go to the top right, the top left, you can tell me which square you're going to based on the map.
All right, I see the conference room.
Mhm.
I'm trying to find where the server room would be.
No server room. Remember, just nodes.
You don't
No,
know.
we didn't see one.
You don't
Yeah, we
know
didn't see
where
it.
the server room is exactly.
Oh, okay. It's a game
I mean,
of Battleship.
You probably no. I'm not going to tell you.
A3.
Hit, damn it.
I want to
miss.
say possibly across from the conference room in the center.
That's the bathroom.
No,
Ooh, get some blackmail photos from there.
I see. Jesus.
Only Geoff.
No, we'll just start from the right and work our way in a circle, basically. So first red dot to the right, he'll go through that room and start making his way through.
All right, that'll probably take you a little while. What is everybody else doing?
Waiting.
Yeah, I'm just kind of standing next to American Muscle.
Yeah, just watching. I assume there are windows to this building.
Yeah, there's windows.
I'll kind of look through them from the distance.
You're gonna zoom in with your one good eye.
Yep.
You can. They're a little bit blacked out, but you can see people walking back and forth. You see. We'll say that you're in the front of the building right now, and you're looking on the right-hand side where that one red dot is right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's two of them there, the one on the very right. That red dot, you can see there appears to be a guy in a white trench coat. He's sitting down at a desk, and you think he's writing something. You're not sure.
Well, I mean, if you can use your radar vision or X-ray vision, you could probably guide Kevin to look in certain areas.
Don't
Kevin.
have X-ray.
Well, you got a radar where everyone is, right?
Life sense.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I have radar to be able to just track people.
You could always guide Kevin to go check out certain rooms.
True.
Who's the leader now?
But maybe we should stick together, though.
See this? I'm the leader now. He's the captain now.
You just have good ideas. Good job, subordinate.
Whoa.
Oh.
That is not hero talk.
Hey,
Aren't you supposed to be
it's
the
all
goody
about
two shoes?
hierarchy.
I didn't think being a pissant was one of them. Oh.
No, but no, that is a good idea, though. I think. Assuming no one's moving around and they're just all standing in these exact red dot positions.
Based on the
Well,
map,
Kevin.
yes.
Check out the.
They're all
They haven't
mannequins.
loaded in yet.
Yeah, they're still no.
They're all T-posing, yeah.
T-posing. The ones that are by the exit doors and stuff like that are actually standing there as guards.
Mhm.
The ones that are in the offices, you assume that they're moving around, going in and out of the office, doing research stuff.
Bad guy things.
Bad guy things, yeah.
All right, so yeah, since the spider bot's moving along the top, I'd say Kevin, go to that bottom right room first, and yeah, I'm gonna be tracking everyone on radar to make sure if anyone comes
I
nearby.
really think we should stick together. Just
Well, there are cameras at the entrances that look down the sides and stuff like that, so they will see Kevin just go walking through the wall. So,
Can I? I mean, I'm in the system. Can I turn them off or loop them? I mean,
well, here, American Muscle. Why don't we both go?
I can't
That
walk
way.
through walls, Kevin.
yeah.
But you can break through windows.
Why would?
But we don't want to break in yet.
We don't want to make a sound.
All right.
We'll be nearby
stealth.
if you need us.
Okay.
Yeah, we're only
Cool.
like we can
That's
get
cool.
there in one. If it was a game, we could get there in probably one turn.
Okay. Okay. I'll do what you say.
Kevin walks in. We just press our faces against the window. We're here, Kevin.
What do I see anything to maybe warn them about on these cameras? That's what I'm relaying, or
Also, yeah, aren't the cameras gonna see me?
That's what I said.
Looped.
I was saying loop the cameras if I can loop them because I'm in the system.
Let's see if you can.
I
loop
should
them
have let
first.
you somehow sync to the drone.
Yeah, that.
Well, that would have been a better idea, but
We'll do that next time.
I have
Next
another
time.
drone.
I mean, you have we all have communication, so I mean, you can tell us what's going on too.
Yeah, I got a cell phone. See, brick. I picked one up. It's broken.
Was
but
that thunder?
I got it.
Wow, that's so amazing, Vince, that you put thunder into the game.
yes,
It's raining now.
it's raining. There. Anyway,
so-
Steven, as you're passing the top right office, you notice there is a guy dressed in a very fancy suit smoking a cigar. He kind of looks like the only best way I could describe him is a mobster type figure.
He's smoking inside.
Yes, illegally.
Oh.
Doctor, utility belt, go get him.
There's a man smoking. You must stop
It's a fire
him.
hazard.
This is a no smoking zone.
It's a cigar. It kind of piques your interest because you see he was talking on the phone and he said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna find her. You know, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll get her. Don't worry."
Make sure this is all being recorded.
Yes.
Of
Shut up,
course.
Corey.
I didn't say
Why
that.
do you keep going like dark all of a sudden?
That's Sarah passing by. Her shadow blocks out the green screens.
Oh, okay. Tell her to
Her
sit
shadow
down and
blocks
shut
out the
up.
sun.
You're not in the shot, Sarah. Stop.
Anyway, so what are you doing? You gonna keep going, Steven, or are you gonna just like?
Honestly, I'm still looking for the server room. That's what I was doing. It's just that you said perked my interest and was recording that when his conversation's done. I'll stop and keep the spider bot going.
All right. We'll just say. So, what, Kevin? You're going into the wall or something, or going through the wall, or?
Well, I haven't.
Looping the cameras first.
He's got to loop the cameras.
Yeah, you're able to do that since you're in the system. You kind of
Okay. So
record some footage and play it back. It'll take up some of your processing power from your 128 whatever megabyte frame you got going
I
on
think
there.
it's like 16 megabytes or something like
Yeah,
that is what it says by the book.
Yeah, 16 megabyte
God.
computer.
Wow.
Clearly outdated.
His AT-AT 40.
Oh no, 64K memory.
Boom.
Wow. Your Commodore is elite.
Top of the line.
Dude, it's a
Best
it's
money
a
can
Tandy
buy.
computer, color Tandy computer
Wow.
from Radio Shack.
That mother of pearl off white.
It'll take up some of your processing power, but nothing that'll require you to do, be distracted. I mean, if you get knocked out, the cameras obviously will just go back to normal.
Okay.
But chances of you being knocked out is small.
Fairly low.
Don't you worry. I'll take care of that. Challenge accepted. All right, so he gives you the all thumbs up that the cameras are looped.
Okay.
So what is Kevin doing?
Kevin's going to say, "Hey, American Muscle, can you at least stand, nearby in case I'm in trouble?"
We are standing nearby.
Yeah,
No,
we're-
I mean like right
oh,
outside the wall.
Yes.
Just if you get in trouble, just walk back out the wall. They can't
We're not
follow
asking you
you.
to go into the middle of the room.
I would feel more comfortable. Nope, can't finish that phrase.
Go on.
Not to mention, I'm gonna let you know if anyone's coming by. I'm
all right,
tracking all the people
all right,
inside.
all right. So I'll go over
Trust
to
your
the side,
leader.
Yes, trust
and
your
I
leader.
will just quickly look in to make sure nobody's in there.
Well, you're going to the very far right.
Yeah, bottom right corner there.
Yeah, there's nobody in there.
What kind of room is it?
It's a server room.
The lights on?
No, it's not a server. I'm just kidding. No, the lights are off. It's a storage closet. That's all.
Ooh,
It's
what do they got?
it's just a storage closet, guys.
Your leader asked you a question. What do they got?
What did I see?
Papers and pens and
These sheets of paper, these writing
large
utensils. There's large boxes of something.
probably about 7 feet long, a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I leave that out. I just said there's large boxes of something.
Okay, I was telling you in
Check what's
case
in
you wanted
those.
to know.
Kevin doesn't know what feet are.
He knows. He's just not real good at the conversion.
I got 2 of them. So Kevin goes in fully. God damn it.
Well.
So Kevin does not pull out. He goes in.
Yes. Kevin goes in
Okay.
fully.
Okay.
Very carefully, he looks around.
Okay.
He looks at what's inside the crates.
When
He
you
doesn't actually open them. He just pokes his head in. Go on.
So you poke your your head in, and you can see that there's a body in there.
What kind of body?
It's a human male, fully
There's a-
dressed.
There's a body in this crate.
Alive? Or dead?
Not moving. Probably dead.
Well,
Sniff
we
it.
can assume it's dead because you're not catching it on your life skin thingy. This is in some sort of container. to
Well, he's in his
lock it.
little
Yeah.
little warpy mode, so he can't really touch anything. So he
yeah.
can't. He
They can
can't.
sniff stuff though, right?
I don't think so.
Does it smell dead?
I was gonna say I probably can if my nose is on the other side, but
I don't think like
I'm just
half your body
like
can.
poking my eyes in. That's it.
That's
That's
kind
all
of
I'm doing.
weird. Yeah,
I
you
was
see
trying
the
to
body. It looks.
Yeah, there's a body, dude. What more do you want?
I want to know if it's dead.
He got very communicative really fast. Kevin knows what he's talking about these days. Dude, what do you want from me? Hey,
It's like, what do you want? It's a body. There's a body here.
he's gonna start putting his
Well, did
fingers
they
together.
like? It's curious why they're storing bodies.
Where else?
Maybe
would
he's
you
a
store it? It's
collector.
storage closet.
I mean, yeah.
All right, let me ask this other question. Out of character, not metagaming. Would Kevin know what a coffin is?
Actually, probably not.
Yeah, I mean,
He's have heard the word, but he wouldn't know what a coffin is.
out of character, that's what you're looking at, a coffin.
Oh, yeah. No, he's describing it as a crate or a
Yeah,
box or something.
That's why I
like
said
that,
it that way, because Kevin probably wouldn't know.
No.
That's what
Is it a
Baker Muscle was
fancy
saying.
box? Like,
That's
is it like a nice coffin, or is it really just like pine box?
It's just a bunch of.
It's
bodies
a
put
box,
together.
dude. There's a box with a body in it.
It's a box within a box.
But
Don't you have your cell phone? Can't you take a picture of it?
it's a. I don't have a cell phone.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, remember, his is broken.
It's
He
broken.
just picked up a broken one.
it's just like a sign of a brick. Look, I got it.
I gotta admit, I just carry this around to fit in. So
It's really fake.
I don't even know if it's a phone or if
Is that
it's
a chalkboard
a
eraser,
brick or something.
Kevin?
Could be.
All right. So then come back out and go to the other side of the building,
Pull out.
bottom left.
Then I go to the bottom
Assuming
left.
No one's moving into that bottom left 2 rooms.
No, none of your radar is picking that up.
I will
You
poke
see,
my head.
you see, it's
Oh.
in the exact duplicate of the room you were just in. It's another storage room. There's another box in there with a body.
Just another storage room with a box.
Okay. And what about the one to the next to that?
Next to that, I will just peek in.
This
Just
is
the
a,
tip.
this. It's an office. You see a computer there and a desk.
It's an office, workstation kind of thing.
The workstation is powered off.
Yeah, I don't reveal those details. Just a workstation.
I'm telling you in case you ask.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then,
Kevin would know what a computer
What's Steven
is.
seeing?
His guy is now right. His little bot is walking across the exit area where there are 2 guys armed with. Both have rifles, like an AK rifle.
Surprisingly armed.
What was that? Surprisingly armed.
Yes.
Yeah,
I relate what I see.
they are dressed in full tactical gear, like armor protection and everything, almost kind of like riot gear, so to speak, but probably stronger than that.
Don't think my dart gun will work on them.
Just an average citizen.
Yeah. Average
It's
citizen.
Texas, right?
Yeah, sure. So Kevin's still poking his head in.
No, he pulled his head out. He's standing outside waiting for instructions.
And I've looped all the cameras around the building, right?
Yeah, you said you did.
Okay. Just making sure. So then, yeah, go to the work your way up the left-hand side.
So the first entrance over, the first area over that is blank is like a security room, which you see like all the cameras and everything, but there's nobody in there manning it at the moment.
This is the lights are on in this one?
Yes.
It's a security room. Or it's a room with cameras. And, monitors, TVs. That's it.
It's a room just full of cameras looking at each other.
Well, cameras, monitors, you guys use these terms interchangeably. It's just weird human quirk. I mean, person quirk, thing quirk. How are you?
Person, human, I mean...
It's night.
Hi, I'm Kevin. So dumb.
All right, there's someone in the next room, so go to the top one. Top left corner.
The top left corner. All right, I peek my head in there.
It appears to be a server room.
Lots of computers in here.
It's very cold.
It's lots of computers in here.
And that's when you hear like a little thump, 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 and you look up and you kind of hear the noise coming from the vent. And that's Steven, your little bot pokes down, you see the server room, we see Kevin standing in there.
Wait a minute.
I just
so
poked
this
my head in.
entire time, the Spider-Man is going through all the rooms, and no one's like, must be
I was about to
rain.
say, this thing should not be loud. Otherwise, that's kind of negates the whole point of having a spider bot. It's like, it's like, don't worry about the jetpack, guys. We'll be sure they know that it's coming from the bot.
What's that thudding sound? Oh, it must be the wind.
After the sonic boom, they can't hear the little thuds, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, you just see Kevin standing in the room there. Kevin does not notice the bot.
Do I see anything on the TV?
What TVs?
The monitors?
What monitors? It's a server room.
Wait, I'm in the server room, that's right.
There would be nodes in the server room, but you'd have to actually like attach them or pull them out to look or
Yeah. No, Kevin actually knows computers.
And what were we here to get again?
What a great leader!
I think we were here to get
That's the
data from the
player.
servers.
Player asking.
I will just pull out one of the nodes and just poke around.
Yeah, we got the passwords, I know, but I forget what
Yeah.
Basically,
We're actually tasked to grab.
Dr. Stranger left it up to your discretion. He said he wanted the information from the computers, and anything else you can get. He said if it gets too bad, pretty much do what you need to do.
However, I would suggest before we tap into these things to turn off the alarm because there might be an alarm attached to the nodes in the servers.
But if we have the passwords, would it trigger them?
shouldn't.
It's up to the leader to figure that one out.
But I mean,
Fearless leader.
Come on, leader.
I'm
I'll turn
standing
off the
here.
alarms, though. We don't want alarms anyway, so yeah.
I'm
turn
at
off
a
the alarms.
workstation.
If I
What do you
can.
want me to do?
The alarms have
Log in.
alarms on them in case you can turn off the alarms.
The you pull out the node computer and it just basically gives you a Unix prompt, and that's basically for a username and password, and you're familiar with it. Kevin should be familiar with it at least.
No,
Yeah, I was about to say,
actually have
do
a
you
high
know how to
computer
use a
ops.
computer?
Yes, I actually have decent computer ops skill.
Give me
I
a
can
roll.
use computers. What am I rolling?
You have computer ops, don't you? Let's see if Kevin recognizes Unix.
32. Yeah, that's less than 80. So
Oh yeah, so Kevin goes, aha, this is Unix.
version 3.24.
You know.
Yes. Yeah. That's how it goes.
The computer blows up, Kevin dies.
Good.
Hey, good game, guys.
Yep.
That was a good game.
No, just Kevin dies. Everyone else is fine.
Yeah, we're good to go.
I will haunt you.
All right, so Kevin is going to do what?
I'm gonna ask my leader, what am I looking for? There's just a whole bunch of computer stuff here.
You need to log in. You're going to use the password, or you're going to try to hack in, or what are you going to do?
I assumed I used username and password.
I'm giving you the option. That's all.
That's what I'm doing.
Password is password.
It was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sweet. I'm in. I hacked it.
You are looking at the main directory.
Anything
Nothing
was gonna
really
say-
stands
of
out.
important?
Like, nothing says like super duper bad guy stuff folder.
Yeah. Why not? Come on.
Yeah,
They
they
need
got
to really work
subdirectory
on
that
their
says
file.
Where are
evil
the
plans.
Evil plans. Come on.
So you
Just download
search
it all.
you search evil plans,
Yeah.
nothing comes back.
Yeah, try to download whatever
Evil
you can.
deeds.
done dirt cheap.
About the
Blackmail
name of the
evidence.
project or something.
Ooh, I type in Phoenix.
There are various Phoenix words that come up, and there is a bunch of project names that come up. So I'm assuming that Steven's character said that, and you typed that in.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's why I
need to
said
add
that.
the
I
fire.
searched Phoenix.
Look up Phoenix.
Just shake my head.
It just echoes through the spider bot. We're going to feed it.
Yes.
Did you build
stealth.
those things for stealth?
Yeah.
No.
You see various things there. I mean, the entire data of this server is probably chewed to, I'm going to say 5 terabytes.
Is it just like a single server,
This is going to take forever if it's 5
or is this
terabytes.
or is the server room like racks of stuff, or is it just like a couple?
It's racks. I mean, you could probably. I don't think you have a drive big enough. I mean, Dr. Utility Belt can connect his
You know what?
USB port in his butt to the.
I have a plan.
Oh, damn.
I'm just going to start ripping out the drives from the servers.
Didn't you learn from your
No.
last superhero game not to do that?
In reality, though, the worst that would happen is an alarm would go off.
Well, we don't have to worry about alarm this time.
Do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I said I
Do
turned
we?
I
them
mean-
off.
Yeah, he did say he turned them off.
Did he?
I have no way of copying this data, so if you want it, I'm going to have to pull the drives.
All right.
Just email it.
Yes, that'll work. Use
Paste and copy.
use WeTransfer.
Yes, I will just transfer these to your email account.
So you just rip the drive out.
No,
No, I
don't,
properly disconnect them. I know
don't take
how.
the drive. Please don't take the drive. We can get it. Like, we don't have to be stealthy. Now that we know where it is, we
Sure.
know what we need. So how many are there?
How many drives are there?
Well, 5 terabytes. We'll just say there's 5 different drives. A terabyte
That's not
each.
many.
Yeah.
That's not many, yeah.
No.
5 drives.
All right.
How big
Yeah,
are
we
these
just-
things? Like, how big is a hard drive? Just
Like a hard drive.
No, actually, it's part.
like
it's inside like a whole rack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's
you
a,
take
it's like
out the individual drives. I'm smart.
Is
It's like
the
the size
rack
of a
bolted down?
briefcase. Like an attaché
What, David?
case.
Is the racks bolted down,
Yeah, the racks.
or are they like?
Yeah, they're
rolling?
They're bolted down.
no, they're bolted down. I mean, Kevin could pretty much just sit there and go and get it out. So
Yeah, that's all. You just do the little. They're usually in little trays, and you pull the tray out, and you're like, "Ee, look at my little hard drive."
I don't know what you do in server rooms there, Corey, but that just sounds disturbing.
Listen, in a room full of servers, you got to make your own fun.
Yeah, it's true because it's usually freezing. But yeah, it is
Oh, yeah.
cold in this room. We'll just do a random roll here. As you're disconnecting things, that's what you wanted, David, right?
Take the drive.
Yeah, at this point, it's all bolted down. So otherwise, we just knock a hole in the wall and take them. I just rip the whole thing up.
That was my original plan. Is I would just be like, you know what, screw it, just rip them all up and walk off. But
Because if you're taking the drives individually, you need to pull all of them within quick succession. Otherwise, people are gonna be like, "Hey, something's wrong here.
since
I
I
can't
have
access the file suddenly."
since I have access to the terminal, I can pause the computers, reboot them, do whatever I need to get them out. So unless somebody is actively looking at the data on it, they won't know.
What time of day is it again?
People were using
nighttime.
the computers.
It's nighttime. Yeah, you could see there are people accessing the server, accessing the node. You could see that there's information transferring from here to another location.
Not anymore. There's not.
So you stopped it.
I pulled the
Can you
drives. I
find
shut
out
everything
where-
down.
Okay.
I pulled five drives. Should take me like a
Leader,
minute
what's that?
tops.
How long?
A minute tops.
Carefully
Most
pulling them out.
drives.
That's
Most drives have quick release. As long as
4
it's not
rounds.
locked, you just pop it out.
Go ahead and roll.
Still a minute though.
Yeah, I don't. There's no way.
Time for people to go. No, I'm saying that's time for people to go. Let's go check the server room. Something's weird.
Well, as
Really?
Kevin is pulling out the second drive, he hears noise, and you hear like on the door as if someone's opening it. Steven, you move your bot over. You could see one of the security guards trying to unlock the door with his key.
I will tell you right now, it's like whenever something's wrong with your computer, do you immediately walk over to the server? No, you reboot it. You check everything else. You do everything but actually check the servers.
I would have been able to warn him.
Well, you see, this could be a routine check. You don't know. You see
Well,
the
I
guy
would've
like
been able to warn him just that he's
damn.
going down there, though.
What?
Anyway, yeah, just
As Kevin's pulling the drive, you see a person coming down the hallway. Now he's at the door as he's pulling the second drive out. He's putting the key in. Damn, wrong key. He doesn't seem that panicked.
Okay, so
Incoming.
I don't know. Can Kevin take the drives and go through the wall?
I think they'd be small enough that it would work.
Sure. Why not?
and you only have one though
nice.
right now.
Well, he said 2.
Yeah, as
Yep.
he's pulling the second one out, he hears the on the door, and that's when you just start to learn. Oh, there's a guy by the door.
Close the tray. Walk outside.
Wall. Walk out the wall.
You see a security guard. Security guy comes in. He grabs a clipboard. He does a little. Looks at things. Let's see if he's smart enough to realize the lights are blinking in a different pattern or something. Because regardless if you don't know security or no
No,
security,
you would know that their patterns that they blink. You'd learn it after
Right.
time. Yeah.
like
You'd have
Or
that
you just
sense
know,
something's
hey,
wrong.
Something's missing here.
these lights are blinking out of order or something.
Oh no, I put the drive trays back. Nothing's missing unless he sees like, oh,
Okay.
those lights are blinking weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna roll to see if he notices that or not. Because when you do security over and over the same stupid pattern and check things off, and I've
Right,
done
Jeff?
security in my past life, where you get the same fucking thing where you put the key in the lock and go, all right, there we go. That's checked. And Jeff, you've done security too. You know this bull crap too. Where you go to the same thing over and over again, and the lights are blinking one way, and all of a sudden one of the other lights is like, huh, that doesn't look right. So
I was only there for the paycheck.
yeah, you probably were.
Much like these guys.
What even
right
paying attention? Just like, oh yeah, wall's missing, whatever, check.
Oh my God. They had us one time do that to go out. So you had to go outside in the middle of the dark, go to the parking lot where this box was, take the key, put it in this little thing so it proved that you went out there. So the guy before me just ripped it off the wall and brought it inside.
there
He's
you go.
like-
Done.
He's
Yeah.
like, it's the last key in the pattern. Just make sure to wait about 20 minutes before you just turn the key. You know, make it look like you went outside. I'm like, okay, sure. So we did. All right, I'm going to roll to see if this guy notices that 2 of the drives have a different light.
They're flashing yellow.
Well, he rolled a 1. He didn't give a shit, apparently, or didn't care, or didn't notice.
There for the paycheck.
Just there for the paycheck, baby.
Yeah, so he's basically Geoff. You see, Kevin could see this through the wall, and Steven, Spider Body, goes, check.
He didn't even look at. He just signs the paper clip and clipboard and just walks off.
Yeah, he pretty much just went click, put the clipboard up, and went, all right, time to go home. And he just leaves the room. Quality security.
When you
Well-
aim low.
Well, if he's gone,
Yeah, he
David,
leaves.
you
You hear him lock the door up, and he leaves.
can go back inside, grab the rest.
All right. You do get the other 3 drives. You get 5 in total. You held them, and you go out.
I walk outside. I stealthily maneuver over to
Spider
my
cameras
team.
going up through the vents.
Is it coming back to you?
Can you check those middle rooms before you get the spider camera out, Steven?
Sure.
Just hear do.
Well, one of them looks like a
do.
one of them looks like a break room with a sink and fridge.
Does it? I didn't even notice that. You're right.
See
it
what kind of
does.
sandwich is in there.
Oh yeah, it does kind of look like one, but it's not.
Yeah.
Pimento loaf. Ugh.
Actually,
Were
those three
they-
rooms are one big room, Steven. And when your spider bot peers through, you can see it's a testing lab. And there
That's where I
are
actually originally thought the server room was. That's why I was saying there. And then you said, no, it's a bathroom. I'm like, oh.
well, the bathroom's on the right side, but anyway, the conference room obviously is not a conference room. That's just I didn't wipe it out because I didn't care. But anyway,
Then it is a conference room.
Kevin has a heart attack as he's bringing the drives back, falls into the mud, and the drives break.
Mission successful.
Mission successful, yes. These three rooms are one big room. This is a testing lab. You can see various tubes where people are floating in liquids, and they're just bodies floating there. And there's scientists walking up, just kind of monitoring. It looks like they're just come up, they take their pad or whatever, and they're like, interesting.
Day 37. This dude's still floating in here.
You hear them. You hear one of the scientists say, "Stephen, Project 175 unsuccessful. Bring in the next one." And then he walks off, and you see a guy come over to the thing. He pushes the button, and it just goes right out of the tube. What was that?
How did that go?
Just like that.
Just flush the guy.
Yeah, he flushed the guy pretty much. And then all of a sudden,
drives back to the van.
okay. Then you see them bring in another body, and they're loading it into the tube. Are you going to continue watching?
Yeah, I'm recording all this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Morbid
see what they do.
curiosity.
So he put into him, he says, Project 17-257, loaded in. He says, release the gas. And you see one of the other scientists pulls a lever. You see some gas go over it. He says, release the liquid. And you pull another lever, and you see the liquid fills up. And they said, all right, now we need to wait. He checks
Does
off.
this dude look alive or dead before he put him in there?
You're unsure, but he's unconscious as far as you can tell. You don't know if he's alive or dead. They're not moving. He checks
What
off.
do you say, leader?
Hmm?
I said, what do you say, leader? These guys.
Well, I can't see it, so I'll be reviewing this later.
I'll review this later.
We'll
Well, yeah,
go
I
over
mean-
this later.
We don't have it synced up to anything other than I'm not on the roof, so I can't
Right.
see it.
I figured you would go through his phone.
All right. Well, did we get what we came
Yeah,
for?
just use your phone, FaceTime it for me.
No. Post it on YouTube. That way everybody can watch it. Okay.
There you go.
A few
I love
minutes.
this channel.
A few minutes later, Stephen, we'll say about 5 more minutes, you see the body in the liquid kind of twitches a little bit. It twitches some more, and then you see like something come out of his mouth that fills inside the liquid tube. You're not sure. It's not vomit, but you're not sure what it is exactly. And you see one of the scientists runs over. He goes, "Oh, well, that's a positive sign." And he picks up his clipboard and he starts writing something, but you can't really understand what he's writing. It's your camera's not in full, 1080p HD, so.
Enhance.
Yes, he can't enhance that well.
Zoom.
He just slapped this together so he can get it going. Do you continue to wait or do you move?
I think we're trying to get out of here at this point. This was just a quick catch. Otherwise, I could record these guys all day. So yeah, it's gonna keep going.
As you're leaving, your little bot is leaving. You hear one of the scientists go, "We have a problem." Do you stop or do you keep going?
Stop, of course.
Okay. You have a problem. He goes, "I'm trying to input this stuff into the data to get back to the mansion, and it's not working." He's like, "Oh, we gotta reboot the servers again." He goes,
For comms.
All IT.
Guys, they're going for the servers now. We must leave.
All right. Let's bail.
call what's her name to reboot the servers.
Darn, I forgot to set the servers on fire. Oh well. Cover our tracks,
Yes, that always works. So you quickly have your spider bot take the quick way back to you. You grab
It
him.
takes
and
off. Sonic boom. Boom.
Boom. Let's see if anybody hears. Unless you're just gonna hop down off the building.
No, I don't have super strength or anything like that. I hop down a 2 or 3 story building. There goes my legs.
So you're just gonna boom, sonic boom off the building.
Not a sonic boom, but gonna rocketeer.
He's gonna fart off the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna fart off the building, Geoff. There we go.
Okay, give me a d20 roll. hard off the building.
17.
God damn, you beat my rolls again. 3 of them, too.
Silent but deadly.
I had 2 16s on those rolls. All right, so you hop back to the group, and you, I guess, report in what you've seen to Dr. Utility Belt.
Have the spider like clatch onto his face and download the facehugger style.
It's now an alien bug. No, David pulls the USB port out of his butt, and he puts it into the spider. That's part of his arrangement for his robot. His USB port's in his butt, so that's canon.
Just plug the spider in back there.
Yeah, spider access. No, you download the data from the spider, and you quickly review the footage within like 5 seconds. Wait, you have 64K, so that'd be about 17 hours later.
Yeah, something like that.
13 days, 4 hours.
Complete power down. David has to go into like one of those little tubes and just sit there like this. Yeah, you monitor it, and within you go, wow, whoa, wow, like that, and you're done.
Do I recognize it, like what they're trying to accomplish?
You're not exactly sure.
Can I deduce it using?
You do have like chemistry and stuff
doctors.
like that.
I got medical doctor, chemistry, pathology.
Give me a
criminal science, forensics.
Well, based on without having to roll, they are experimenting with some type of substance. You're not sure exactly. You'd have to review the server footage that they've been transmitting to the mansion, because you heard that name come up.
Okay. So yeah, just can't tell what they're doing, just that they're experimenting. Like what their goal might be. Because I know you could spit up something.
Yeah, you could start plugging the hard drives into your port there and and downloading the data to try to go over it if you'd like, but that may take a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. That much data is going to take too long here, so.
I would just suggest one of us stay back, because once they see those servers are gone, they're probably going to move bases.
That's why we should have set it on fire. Could have been an electrical fire,
Pretty sure they would still move bases if it was a fire, Kevin.
You never know.
David, with your
this
sense,
is the information we got, so.
With your sense, you could see various life forms in the server room at this point.
Okay, so they found us out. Well, not us, but
found Kevin out.
They know someone's here, so let's. I mean, this is all we needed. We needed some information. We got it. I say we go.
And no
one died. The information
died.
back at base.
No one died.
Nobody died. Ah, how nice. David's perfect mission.
They didn't even know it was us.
Exactly.
All right, so you hop back into the van, and you all go, except for the Mechanist, who goes on his bike and says, "Screw you guys, I'm going on my own."
Hear the Harley rev up as he takes off.
Even though he flies right next to us.
Hey, he still wants to be included, but yet be on the outside. So you guys head back to the base, and I think that's where we'll end it for this week. Nice little quick episode of reconnaissance and fun, and no deaths, and no actual real fighting or anything. I was hoping to get
no
some
action,
fun.
no nothing.
All these good stuff, and just nothing happened.
No action or anything,
Pretty sure we're going to see some action pretty soon.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm Vince, not sitting with
Steven playing the Mechanist.
Geoff playing American Muscle.
David playing Dr. Utility Belt.
Corey playing the in and out Kevin.
Head over to rollhighordie.com for more information, and you can become a sponsor of the podcast by going to patreon.com/rollhighordie, or go to kofi.com/theevildm if you'd like to just give us a donation. Thank you. You've been listening to the Palladium Universe podcast at rollhighordie.com. If you'd like to support this podcast, head to patreon.com/rollhighordie. Thank you.